up guys and welcome back to askNK. It's that time of the year and we're having the Blender Market annual spring sale. And this simply means that your most precious add-ons are available for 25% off. The beautiful thing is this is starting today, that is the 13th of April, and it will be running through till the 18th of April 2022. And so, if you have a beautiful set of add-ons that you've been planning to buy and planning to save up on, then this is the right time for you to grab it. And if you're wondering where to start, there is just a whole lot of add-ons that is just available that you can pick from. Right here is where you can see all of the add-ons that have been listed for this year's spring sale. And for sure, if you want to get started with some very impressive stuff, you can hit up Southern Shorty. Southern Shorty has made a crafty asset pack, and believe me, if you're looking for assets that you can use and also materials that you can use to make some crafty models, then you definitely love the crafty asset pack from Southern Shorty. This comes with materials, particles, models, and even a whole lot more. And it's just very impressive to see that this one is right here and it ships with just everything that you've always wanted to use to make some very crafty looking model scenes. B Production, the folks that brought you Forestation, Gardener, Grass Blade, the City Pack, Vegetation, and also Transportation are giving out all of their stuff for 25% off. So if you're looking for vegetation stuff, you probably would definitely find these ones very impressive, from their high quality Forestation 3D scanned trees all the way to the vegetations that you can use to populate your scene, right down to their car transportation add-on that ships with a huge set of rig cars. You would definitely find purchasing any of this one a worthy one. The same thing applies to the folks at Polygonic. Now, we've talked about Polygonic a whole lot of times, and it is also very impressive to see that Polygonic just had a couple of updates to the Botanic Pack, the Traffic Pack, and they also have some very impressive stuff for their render set. And this is also a very beautiful add-on that can help you organize your renders. And if you're looking for some vehicle libraries that are also animatable, high quality vehicles, you would find Traffic a worthy one. Botanic is also a beautiful tree and grass library. And one of the beautiful things with Botanic is you have every single thing baked into this tool, from high poly all the way to creating vines, right down to scattering your assets, and of course a couple more utility tools that you might want. This features a huge set of assets, and it's just quite impressive to see that all of these are now going for 25% off at this time. And if you're thinking about building some more scenes and you're looking for some packs that you can use, the True Asset Pack is now available. A huge shout out to the folks at True VFX for making this one available and then slotting this right into the Blender Market sale. The True Asset offers you a function that allows you to pack all of your Blender files and spin them into assets with a single click. So if you have a chunk of Blender files, a chunk of folders where you have textures saved in HDRIs, and you're thinking about how you can organize these things and mark them as assets so that they can be usable every single time you open up Blender, then the True Asset is something that you should consider looking at. The folks at True VFX have also created lots of other True Packs that includes the True VDB, the True Magic Pack, the True Weather Pack, and so much more. And they're all on sale right now. Some other guys that are also doing some things that are on sale is Blender Goopy. So we are talking about hard surface terrain right now, and it's quite impressive to see that the random flow and also the creative bundle, which is a combination of both the Cuba and the Ice 2 Pro, is now available for sale. So if you're into hard surface, you might find this one impressive. It is also worth mentioning that Kushiro is also giving out everything he has. We've mentioned the Grid Modeler before. It's a beautiful tool for creating hard surface stuff. There's also a couple of other utilities. All of these things are on sale, so you can pick this and start working with them. Save up on that buck right now and start doing the most that you can. If you're also into animation, you might want to come through and check out Attel, as Attel is also issuing out all of his stuff. So from the Auto Rig Pro all the way to the Auto Rig Pro Quick Rig, down to the rigs that you can pick up, you'll definitely find all of Attel's stuff currently on sale. Some other thing that is on sale is the human generator from Oliver J. Post. So we've talked about Smudger, we've talked about the instant material, and the human generator. The human generator version 3 is here, and of course it is on sale at this point. So if you've been wondering, thinking about how you can save up, you might see this one. That's something that is worthy, as the human generator offers you an opportunity to create 3D models directly in Blender. And once you're done creating these 3D models, you might want to clone them, and that is where our wonderful friend jslav comes in. jslav has just recently released the epic preset clothing pack And this is a pack that contains basically different forms of clothing. So if you create a 3D model and you're trying to clothe them, you might want to consider checking out some of the tools that he has made, which includes the Simply Cloth Pro, the Simply Micro Mesh, and also the Simply Wrap. All of these are cloth bundles which you might be able to find here. And for the assets, you might also find out that Epic Preset Clothing Pack is also available for that. And all of these as well are currently on sale, and it is just beautiful. And something else that is beautiful is amandeep. Now, we've mentioned amandeep a lot of times on the channel, and he's just this beautiful creator that has come up with a wonderful tool called the Rand Tools NP Cutter. This is like an all-in-one tool that you can use to do stuff, and at the same time, he has been creating very tiny snippets of different sort of rigs and utility tools that would just make your life easy. And it's very interesting to see that all of this has been packed into one bundle, so you don't need to go ahead and buy this one after the other or download them one after the other. You can simply grab the bundle that contains 12 beautiful add-ons and get up to speed with it. And this is on sale. So if you're looking for any of this, I would suggest instead of spending, buck here and there in bits and pieces, simply purchase this one where you have all of these things packed into it. And I guess the only thing you would not be able to find right in here is the Rand tool, because this is a very mature tool that is just on its own. And amandeep is a very wonderful creator, and of course you might want to consider checking some of his stuff out. Cheapwaters is also doing a 25% off sale on every single thing. So if you go over to Cheapwaterspeed page, the Sci-Fi Pro plus Flex, the Sci-Fi Pro itself, the parallax tools, you're definitely going to find these ones available. The simple tabs, the multi-camera moves, the loop steam, everything Cheapwater has made, they're all going for 25% off. The design magic as well is going out for 25%. And you would also find that the KitOps and the definitely EV material, the KitOps 2 Pro, all those things are going for 25%. So if you've always wanted to get Cheapwater's tools and you sort of think that maybe the price point is a little bit too high, then I think getting this at 25% off is a very good deal. The same thing goes for CGThought. So CGThought previously made a beautiful add-on called the Fluent Materializer. As well, there is a Fluent 2.0 that was updated not so long ago, and this is a stressless modeling tool for creating hard surface. So with the Fluent Materializer and the Fluent 2.0, if you like to get these ones, they are also on sale at this time. And for sure, if you'd like to check out how the Fluent Materializer performs, we've already covered a video about that in the channel. Andrew D is also doing something beautiful. So most times you would like to work with HDRIs or probably work with some materials, and you would like to style these materials or the HDRIs to suit your need. And that is what Andrew D is doing with the HDRI Material Maker 2.0. So if you've been thinking about working with HDRIs, probably you want to create that HDRI that doesn't feel like a HDRI, but instead feels like a background. And at the same time, you would like to create some very interesting objects and apply them to the HDRI to create that sort of seamless feel once you're looking at the renders. Then the HDRI Maker is a very good one. HDRI Maker ships with a lot of things, and we've covered a video about this one previously, so you might want to consider taking a look at that. But with that aside, you'd also notice that the B-Mesh, the HDRI 2.0, and also the Extreme PBR Nexus are currently on sale from Andrew D. And now let's switch things up and take a look at some learning materials. CGThought is offering everything on their storefront for 25% off. So if you've been thinking about learning something in Blender, probably you're thinking about learning how to make some model, how to light your scene, how to scatter stuff, how to rig, how to animate these things, then you might want to see the tutorials that are available here. And the folks at CGThought are not the only one giving high quality tutorials. You might also find a couple more tutorials from Creative Shrimp. So Creative Shrimp recently released the photogrammetry course, and all of the courses plus that one is totally available on sale right now. And the same thing like we mentioned earlier goes for CGThought. The Press Start is also a pretty new course that they created for Blender users that are trying to get started with Blender. And if you're thinking about getting started with Blender and stuff like that, or maybe you're looking for tutorials, you can find some of these courses from Creative Shrimp and CGThought going on sale right now. Ducky3D also has his 2 courses going on sale as well. At the same time, there is the real-time material. These things are available for you to lay your hands on and save up on the buck at this time. And if you would like to do some shading, you like to learn how to get started with making motion graphic stuff in Blender, or maybe you're looking for real-time materials that he used in creating some of these things, then you will definitely find these ones on sale. The folks at Strike Digital are also giving out everything they have on sale. We've already talked about the alpha trees before, a very easy to use tree tool that can allow you create massive forest and massive landscape with trees as easy as possible. And you can get this one right now on 25%. You can also notice that we have the rocket and also the NG viewer alongside with 100 low poly kitchen assets. So if any of this interests you, these things are on sale. So simply come through and take a look at them. The folks at Zing Graphics are also doing some sales for 2 of their products. One of them is the Grab It. The second one is the Cloth in Motion. We've actually covered these 2 before. So in case you want to take a look at the videos, you can simply pop by the channel and take a look. At the same time, the Grab It add-on takes advantage of the constraint feature that exists in Blender to allow you grab stuff and also release them at will. So this is targeted for Blender animators that are thinking about creating that sort of animatable constraint, and it is worth it. So if you're thinking about getting either the Cloth in Motion or you want to get the Grab It add-on, these ones are on sale at this point. The physical Starlight and Atmosphere is also on sale, and this is a beautiful add-on for anyone that is thinking about creating a beautiful atmosphere for their renders. This is supported for both Eevee and also cycles, and it's just pretty impressive the kind of things that you can make out of this. It has different sky systems, at the same time different sun system that you can use. Then you can tell by the logos right here that some top brands have actually taken a look at this and used them, and you can check out some of the testimonials that they have going on right now. This is also on sale for those who are thinking about changing their sky, playing with some atmospheric tools. You might want to come through and see this for yourself. The folks at Glitch Design are also doing a massive sale. This is basically for everything they have. The massive sale is going from their brand new tool called the Garbage Add-on, which we're definitely going to take a look at soon, all the way down to other tools that we've talked about, from the typo to the rock scatter to the surface, down to the fast water, the true dark, the city road, and all of these things are available right here. I believe everything on their storefront is currently on sale except for the Sci-Fi Studio Volumetric. And I think the other one that is not on sale at this time is the Foliage tool. So these are the only tools that are not on sale at this time. But regardless of these, every other thing right here is on sale. The same thing applies to Mac Kingsnut. Mac Kingsnut is giving out every single thing that he has on his storefront for sale, and we've talked about a couple of these ones before. So if you like to get the perspective plotter, maybe you want to get the beveled extrude, the conform object, or the curves to mesh, all of these are available and you can come through and see them for yourself. And of course, the folks at New Media Supply, the creators of the Eevee production suite that we've talked about on the channel, they have most of their stuff on sale at this time. So except for the Eevee shader, the material nodes add-on, and also the assets for level building that is currently not on sale, every other thing is on sale. The Eevee production suite is a very useful tool that we've looked at on the channel, and it just helps you create some amazing renders, from the light setups that you get all the way to the materials that you can play with, right down to the things that you can do with this add-on. It is quite impressive. Like we mentioned earlier, we've covered a video about this one, so just in case you're in between choices, you might want to consider checking out that video before you make a purchase. Meanwhile, if you would also want to check out some of the other things that they have, like the brand new Vox importer, this is right here for you. KCycles is also on sale at this point. Now, the thing with KCycles that we've talked about before is it simply makes your rendering faster. So it gives you this ultra lighting speed of rendering, and it is very impressive. The KCycle ships with a lot of new and cool features for those who like to render faster and also do some beautiful stuff. At this point, this is on sale at 25% off. And prior to this time, it used to be on sale for 20% off. Now, I have no idea if maybe you combine 25% off all the way down to this one, if that will give you a bigger percentage off, because I haven't tried that yet. But previously, this used to be on sale, and it is very interesting to see that right now it is on sale. And maybe you might want to, check out going on sale with this and also trying out the coupon code to see maybe you might be lucky to get some more discount out of it. Moving forward, we also have the folks at Light Architect, the very beautiful creators that give us the Spidify, the Nature Creature add-on bundle, and a lot more building stuff to work with. Now, it's very interesting to see that their add-ons are currently on sale, but their asset packs are not. If you like to get the Nisaga Light, which is a high-quality 3 asset pack, down to the Spiderify, then you might want to consider taking a look at this. And while we speak about city add-ons not being on sale or city assets not being on sale, the folks at CityGen are actually doing the opposite. The folks at CityGen right now are issuing out their CityGen add-on for sale. So the beautiful thing about this one is it gives you access to creating cityscape pretty easy in Blender. So if you've been wondering about how you can make cityscape really easy, then you might want to see this one for yourself, as it's a very good one for you to get started with. This comes with a couple of nice features, as you can create different kinds of cityscapes really easy within a couple of clicks, and you can throw in some vegetation and populate your scene as you proceed. So if this is something that is of interest to you, you'll definitely find a link in the description for this. Now let's talk about some other stuff. If you're looking for cable creators, then Carburetor by Sergey is available. Carburetor by Sergey is on sale. At the same time, you can also find the Curve Basher from the folks at Armored Colony that is also on sale. So these are like very high quality cable creators, just in case you're looking for something that can help you get started with making cables. And of course, if you also go over to Armored Colony's page, you would notice that it has a couple of other things that is currently available. And if you're thinking about utilities, then the Haggis tool from Online Render, the very famous Stephen Scott, is also on sale. So the Haggis tool is a beautiful utility tool for those who like working with Blender and at the same time would like to simplify doing some day-to-day mundane tasks. So this is definitely going to save you so much time, and it is just by far a very wonderful utility tool that I believe everybody should have. It's also worth mentioning that Flow, which is an asset manager for Blender, the interior essentials, and also the architectural element from the folks at Digital Architecture is also on sale. So these are very useful tools that you might want to see. And you might also want to see Sequoia. So we've already talked about Sequoia before, and also we've mentioned the Material Master, and this is a beautiful tool for generating stuff. So if you're thinking about creating some lightweighted trees to populate your scene with, then Sequoia by far is a beautiful tool. The folks at 3D Mansion have made this one available, and it is on sale as we speak. And for destruction, you might want to consider the RBD Lab. Now, we've seen lots of destruction tools, but by far RBD Lab seems to supersede all of them, and it is on sale. It is just beautiful, the kind of thing that RBD Lab brings to the table, and the folks that are creating RBD Lab have updated the RBD Lab to 1.2, and this ships with a lot of features that would just change the way you work. Something else that would change the way you work is Scatter 5. Scatter 5 from the folks at BD3D is by far one of the best scattering tools for scattering vegetations in Blender. This tool is heavily reliant on some very key things that is also available in Blender 3.0, and there is also some amazing stuff that you can get out of this, from the effortless way of scattering things down to working with ID maps, all the way to being very flexible. You can edit the scatters however you want. You can also push the bounds of what you can do with the scatter tool, and it is brilliant. The scatter tool is available, and of course it's more like a mother deck to some products. So tools like Alpha Tree, the Grass Blade, the Gardener, and also Vertical Scape can be used alongside Scatter 5. So if you've been thinking about a scatter tool that's been renowned for being one of the best for Blender users, that also offers you some interactivity when you're trying to do some very beautiful things like animations with it, then Scatter 5 is the add-on that you should consider taking a look at. And did I mention that it's on sale? Yes, because right now you can save up on getting Scatter full price and get this for 25% off. IK3D is also a beautiful creator that has made a couple of tools in the past. Now the text effect, the Optimum Scan Forest, the Gravity Rope, and also the Particles Link, they are all available right here. So these are very nice tools if you're sort of getting into motion graphics and you're looking for something to sort of spice your motion graphics, then you might want to see this one. Ellen is also the beautiful creator of the Physics Dropper, and we've talked about the Physics Dropper, beautiful tool. You can actually get this for free, or you can support the developer by getting this right now that is on sale. So if you're thinking about getting the Physics Dropper, you can get it right there. And it's very beautiful that Ellen got to a certain threshold and decided to let this for free, which is also something that you can get for free by simply using this link right here. Sapiens is also another beautiful tool that we've talked about. This is a visual scripting tool that allows you create add-ons in Blender visually. So It's beautiful that Joshua has made this one available. This is the only tool that Joshua currently has that is on sale. So if you're thinking about writing your own add-ons visually, then Serpent is the add-on that you've been waiting for. And while we speak about things that you do visually, Simon has something that can help you work even way better if you're a node geek. So we have the node preview, so you can simply preview what your node is looking like at several times within your shader editor, and it just saves you that second guessing if you're getting the properties of your node right. And if you want to get this one as well, this is also on sale. Abubwar is also putting out everything that he has here on sale. Now, we've covered Abubwar before, and it's just a couple of utilities, some assets, you know, a bit of here and there. But I think one thing that pays off more is getting the shader bundle. So if you want to get any of the shaders, I would suggest you get the shader bundle because it sort of comprises a couple of things that you'll be picking up from here. So instead of just going 1, 2, 3, just get the shader bundle and save yourself some buck. Doublegum is also putting a lot of things that they have here on sale. So if you're thinking about getting any of these from Doublegum, you can get them right now. It's also worth mentioning that Gabriel is also putting out the manga converter. So we've talked about the manga converter on the channel, and it is a beautiful tool for converting your entire scene to pencil or manga style looking rendering. So if you've been wondering about how you can convert your entire scene to a manga looking scene, then this might just be, you know, the solution that you've been looking for, and you might want to consider taking a look at this one. Terrascape is also some beautiful landscape and vegetation add-on asset pack that offers you lots of options. So from the desert scape all the way to the vertical scape, to the jungle scape, to the creeper scape, all of these things are available. You might just want to consider looking at these ones as they offer a specific set of assets that can help you polish a specific kind of scene. So if you're going for a jungle scene, or maybe you're going for a creeper scene, these assets are targeted to that particular sort of scene, and you definitely find working with this asset very useful. This is also supported with Scatter 4. Now, I actually don't know if it's also supported with Scatter 5, but so far so good. The asset that you get right here, they work and they look pretty nice. So this is more like it. Lots and lots of things. If you're looking for some more shaders, there is the real foam shader, there is also the real ice cream shader. Beautiful stuff from Sagidis, and you can find lots of other things right here. Blender Sensei is also doing some beautiful sales for all of the things that they have, from Power Select to Power Reference to Power Lattice to the C-Snap key, and the list just simply goes on and on and on. You know, Monami is doing the Animax and also the Flaze Wizard, and this one by default is beautiful. I did try this, I used it 1 or 2 times. You can fracture stuff, you can also animate the fracture, and that is crazy. With different kinds of effects, you can animate the fracture depending on what you want to achieve at the end of the day. You might want to come through and check out some of these things that we've mentioned and take a look at the ones that actually cater to your need, from creating humans all the way to learning how to do some very interesting stuff, down to using some beautiful assets, over to using some good HDRIs, and also some atmosphere to get that very good render. All of these things that I've just mentioned are on sale right now, and you can save yourself a whole lot by simply coming down to the Blender market and getting this from now till the 18th of April 2022. So this is more like it. For those who like to take a look at any of these things that we've talked about, links is going to be in the description, so do well to check it out. Tell me what you guys think about this one in the comment section, and of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And until I see you guys in the next one, peace.